Now fishing, fish on, again, I was asked by a lot of people to write the fishing book, so I finally pulled a story out, and this story again really happened. And for you, those of you who've read the fishing book, we got some readers there? It's a fun story, isn't it? You guys like it? And it all happened. It's kind of hard to believe, but it really happened. What would happen with me, you guys, is we had this little lake up in northern Minnesota, and I could go out fishing by myself. And when I'd go out there, I'd always come back with stories that nobody'd believe. They could not believe the stuff happened. I kept telling them, you guys, it really happened to me. Little did I know, I think it was all building up so I could write books. But anyway, catching bass, and it's turning out to be one of the most beautiful mornings ever. And all of a sudden, my lucky bassarino gets bit by a northern pike, and it's gone. Yes, what?
I caught a northern a couple days ago, and it didn't even break my line. It just took my net off, and I got it to wing it in the boat.
You got very lucky. So hold on to those. I'll come right back to you at the end. So it breaks my line, and I'm all disappointed because my grandpa gave me that for my birthday. So I tie another lure on, and I start fishing again, and I look over, and my bassarino floats, and there it is, floating on the water. I'm thinking, yes, it came out. I can get this fish back, or I can get the lure back. So I roll my way over, and I get about a boat length away, and all of a sudden, splash, it takes off, goes under the water. And I'm thinking, what? How can that be? I look, the water's crystal clear up there, and there goes the northern with my bassarino in its mouth and swims away. And for 1 minute, I'm thinking, that was cool. Then I'm thinking, I just lost my bassarino again. So I start fishing again. A couple minutes later, I look over. You got to be kidding me. There's my bassarino. So I get excited. I roll over a boat length away. What happens? Boosh, it's gone. I'm like, come on, there it swims away again. I'm like, it can't be happening to me. So with that, I'm fishing again. I actually catch another bass. I pull it in. I'm all excited. I look over. You've got to be kidding me. There's a bassarino again. And now I'm thinking, I got to try something different, right? Well, the wind just picked up a little bit, and it's blowing right at that bassarino. I got an idea. I do one big push of the oar. I set the oar down. I put my net in the water, and the boat just starts floating right towards the bassarino. Now I get that magical boat length away, and it doesn't take off. It just slowly goes down like a submarine. And I look down in the water, and there it is about 2 feet down, sitting there, and the wind blows me right over it, and whoo, I scoop that thing up, and I got my lure back. And that really happened. And there's how the illustrator drew it. And she did a pretty good job. Now the cool thing was the northern was a beautiful, nice northern. I was so thankful it gave me my lure back that I let it go back in. And it happily splashed me in the face when it swam away, but I got my lure back. But stuff like that happened, and that's why I wrote Fish On, because it's kind of a cool story about crazy things like that happening.